So instead of waiting 20 years to pay off that $500,000, you can see that in just 1 to 2 years, they have built up a equity of $300,000, which now they can use to pay off their home loan. I read every possible book out there. I did every possible course out there. I met every possible successful investor out there.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to BGN Spotlight with our brilliant members. And today we've got Smarth, who is with us from Huddle for Property. And Smarth, we're getting right to it. First of all, thank you so much for being part of the segment. I'd love to ask you, Smarth, what really inspired you to start your business?
I was working in tech as a software engineer and was doing 9 to 5. I did not really like working 9 to 5. I thought that I'm just wasting my time. I'm quite young and I don't want to be spending my whole life working 9 to 5, and wanted to build something of my own so that I can follow my passion and not always having to work for money. So that was a time when I started buying properties. I started building up my own portfolio, which is worth around $4 million now. So before the age of 30, I built up my portfolio of $4 million just in a way so that I can have passive income in the future, so I don't have to work for money. When I was doing this, I had my friends, families, colleagues asking me, how did you buy in Perth? How did you buy in so-and-so areas? How do you come up with the regions like that? So I thought that since I am already helping my friends and families, I should also probably help different people. So that's where I thought that now I will make it a full-time business, help others also achieve their financial goals.
Wow. $4 million portfolio before you turn 30. That is quite a sizable chunk. How did you really get to starting to do all the background research and go into Perth, and what? Tell me more.
So it's basically in really me that whenever I do something, I usually read about those stuff a lot, take some courses, meet different people who are into that game for quite a few years so that I can, pick up their brain, get their wisdom. So when I started investing, I did multiple courses. I met many Australian investors so that I can learn the game and then really start, building my own. So that's what really got me, into it. I read every possible book out there. I did every possible course out there. I met every possible successful investor out there. And once I've got that knowledge, I've got the strategy, I implemented it for my own portfolio, which is now doing really well.
That is quite phenomenal and building the profile. But what I can really hear, it is the passion that's coming out of it by learning and growing, doing it yourself. So being the example and passing that on not only to friends and family, but to the wider communities and now to your major networks. That is brilliant. So tell us a little bit more about your services, Smarth. So what are your products that you offer and who is your ideal client?
So we run a full service, buyers agency where we help individuals build their real estate portfolio. When you want to build a portfolio, you might want to have passive income, early retirement, pay off your home loan early. Whatever your goals are, we help you, achieve your goals using, real estate as our main source of, vehicle where we can help you get to your goals. And with our buyers, agency, we usually help high income earners who are making good money, but they don't know how to build wealth and they don't really know how they can stop, working for money and rather having money, work for them. So our ideal clients are, IT professionals, tech professionals whose household incomes are around $200,000 or more, because those are the ones that can really build a portfolio of 4 to 5 properties and then they can achieve passive income in the future. So that's what we're helping currently achieve.
Brilliant. So for all the viewers, if you know people in the IT tech space and they're looking to build a property portfolio and really make their money work for them, Smarth's the guy to tap onto. And Smarth, what has been your biggest challenge in business so far and how did you overcome it?
My biggest challenge was when I started this business, I was coming from IT background and not from real estate background. So building that trust with the audience, with the people out there that you are not from real estate in the past, you were IT professionals, so why should we trust you? So building that trust was quite a main challenge in the beginning. And how did I overcome that? Was I showed my own portfolio. My every property was chosen based on capital growth, cash flow, based on where I am in my journey. So I used my own portfolio as an example, and I built up that, human connection, shared all the knowledge and wisdom I have. And that's what got people to see that, yes, we can trust you. And now that trust has really gone miles ahead. I have had now clients who are buying their second property, third property with me, and they have even referred their friends and families. So
Wow, it is wonderful that feeling when you get referrals pouring and someone trusting you to buy their second and third properties. That's just wonderful. And drawing from your own strengths and learnings and doing it, it's just fabulous. So, what would you consider, Smarth, your proudest moment or your biggest achievement so far in your journey?
I had a IT professional last year who were making around 350K per annum household income, and they had home loan remaining of around $500,000, and they haven't bought investment properties in the past. So I showed them the way that how in the next 5 years we can possibly buy investment properties and pay off your home loan sooner rather than waiting next 20-30 years where you pay monthly mortgage. So what we did was we were able to buy 3 different properties for them in just 1 year. And since we timed the market really well, most of those properties have now already risen around 50%. If you look at their equity, their equity is now sitting around $300,000. So instead of waiting 20 years to pay off that $500,000, you can see that in just 1 to 2 years, they have built up a equity of $300,000, which now they can use to pay off their home loan. So that satisfaction, that happiness, which I saw in the client, that was really, proudest moment for me.
Wow. So not only have you told them which is a better way to pay off their loans and their mortgage, but also how to build on that equity, how to get more houses in that short space. That is so, so wonderful. Definitely proud moment for you. And I'm pretty sure they're like really happy with your service and all the awesome things that you've been talking to them about. So what would you say? Because obviously, given that we are in an AI world right now and there's lots of bots and other things happening, what is it that sets your business apart from the industry, from buyer's advocacy space?
One thing that I would say is that all of our services are tailored to your goals. We always build, human connection, personal touch, and you are not just a, number for us. You are a family for us, and we really care, about your financial goals. Whenever we have a chat, we are always talking about your problems, your goals, and we will map out different solutions for your problems. Our strategy and service is really, personalized to your goals and needs, building up that human connections, and obviously learning from someone who has done it always makes a difference. So that's what we bring, because we have walked that path, and now we can help you reach to your goals without making any bigger mistakes.
That's amazing. So learn from the mistakes that's already made from experts and get them going. And definitely the human touch and human connection is something that all of us crave right now in this crazy world full of AI. So thank you so much for doing that and bringing your strengths and all of your love and connection to your family when it comes to your business and extended family. So where do you see Huddle for Property in the next, let's say, 5 years, Smarth?
We would like to create huge, brand out of it, and possibly open some, franchise as well. That's the vision in the future. Maybe 5 years is a bit too, short time for that. But over the next 5 years, we would like to be our only, word of mouth based business where all of our clients we have is referral based, because referrals build trust, and currently all of my business has been from word of mouth. So we would like to build that business where all of our clients coming from our past clients, and we are helping each individual build their portfolio and helping them achieve their financial goals.
Oh, that is so beautiful. Definitely creating like an ecosystem where everyone comes because of referrals, and there's lots of love, lots of fun. You're making them money, and then they're happy and you're happy, and building that over. I love it. And it's such a big goal to have a franchise. And over the next 5 years, I'm pretty sure you're going to have systems down put to create that awesome space for yourself. So all of the viewers, for you watching, definitely reach out to Smarth. He's got the smarts, and also he's the one when it comes to buyer's advocacy. to make your dreams come true. Thank you so much, Smarth, for your time.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to seeing you more at BGN. Bye.